Hey guys, it's Riley or else Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with a Crossroads haul to resell on Poshmark. If you don't know who I am, I'm a full-time reseller, so this is what I do to support myself and my doggo Olive, who is over there making noise. A few days ago, my sister and I drove into Chicago. We're in the Chicago suburbs, so it takes a little while to get down there with traffic. It's awful. And I sold clothes that I pick up specifically for Crossroads and Buffalo Exchange, but we didn't make it over there that day to sell to them and then hopefully get credit so I can purchase stuff for Poshmark. This day, normally I try to do Crossroads and Buffalo Exchange in the same day, but I didn't have enough time to do both. So this is a Crossroads only haul. This day I also took some older inventory to try and get rid of, and I think they only bought 2 pieces of my older inventory, but you know, stuff that I can't move and they're happy to grab. So with my credit, I buy stuff to resell on Poshmark, better brands, higher end brands. Like the stuff I take them is generally stuff I cannot sell on Poshmark, or if I can sell, it will profit me $4. So I spent around $300 for the haul you see today on 10 items, technically 11, but there's a story with that. So for 11 items, I spent around $300 and I used my trade-in credit, and that brings down my cost of goods. I average out the cost I spent. So before my mistake, the average I spent on all 11 items was $19.25. But after my mistake, I ended up taking that item out of my cost of goods and re-averaged everything. So now everything is at $20.25, or excuse me, $21.25. So per item, I spent $21.25. I was hoping my cost of goods was going to be lower, but I kind of messed up some things in the past that I'm long-term fixing this mistake, so my cost of goods are a little bit higher. But let's just get into the things I've purchased at Crossroads to resell on Poshmark. Most of the stuff is photographed. Only a couple things are listed as of filming, but this will go up later. So maybe you'll see some sold comps if stuff has already sold. So the first item I grabbed is this Free People 1 maxi dress. Let me show you the brand tag first. So this, you might maybe find it not marked up at thrift store. Sorry, it's not focusing. See this little metal tag? It's FP1, that's Free People 1. And I've only sold it once, but I feel like it's higher end, like people are willing to pay more for the pieces. So I saw this and it looked like a style that I like would do well. And so I grabbed it, and it looks like comps are like $60 for this color. And so I'd prefer to make a bigger flip when I'm spending $20 on an item. When I'm spending $20 on an item, I didn't know exactly what my cost of goods would come out to, and $60 I would still be happy with. So hopefully this will sell for summer. Let me just show you the piece I messed up, and then we can get that out of the way. So I purchased this Likely Revolve brand dress. This brand I have sold once, and it actually sold like overnight, so that was great. And I have a few pieces listed that have been sitting for a while and not sitting. One's a size 0 and one's a formal gown, so not surprising. So I grabbed this size 6 Likely floral tiered maxi dress. Sorry, I'm sitting on the floor, so it's hard for me to show. This is a different haul. Sorry, that's on the chair there. And the problem was the store, I went on a Friday, which I would not go back on a Friday. It was crazy busy. When I got there, I was 9th in line to sell, and when I was leaving, there were 13 people in line to sell. And it wasn't just people there were tons of people going in and out of the store shopping, and it's a small store in Chicago. I go to the Wicker Park location, I think. So it was very hard to look at my items and check comps, and I tried to get a dressing room, but it was too full, and the girl was going through my stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy everything I want. And luckily, there's only one major failment to this. The smocking is super stretched out. Sorry, my nail keeps snagging on stuff. Okay, so the smocking, like, you know, you normally pull smocking and it stretches. Yeah, this is it. So this is a size 6. For reference, this shirt from Reformation is a size 8. This is So I got this home and I actually photographed it and noticed, I was like, oh, smocking seems stretched out. Maybe I can sell it as a bigger size since the smocking is stretched out. Listed it and disclosed, I was like, size 10 is what I think it would fit. But then I tried it on again and I was like, you know what? I wear about an 8 and this like fits my hips. So it's just the smocking is crazy stretched out and I just couldn't sell it. It would probably be grounds for a return. And even then I feel like I don't want to take it to buy, sell, trade again and have somebody get stuck with this like I did and smocking stretched out. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm not really a dress person, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this for myself and I'm gonna alter it. Since the smocking is no longer smocked, I will bring it in on the sides and hopefully have a summer dress I can wear for when it's crazy hot and I just don't want to be in anything else than a tank dress. So again, this is a brand from Revolve I would do comps on, and actually I think the only reason I really grabbed this is it was half off. So they had originally had it priced at $28 and it would have been $14. I mean, it was $14, but I took this out of my average cost of goods and I got myself a dress that I may or may not ever wear. But so there's the story with that. That was disappointing. I would prefer not to spend my credit on that. But now let's move into the rest of the stuff I should actually be able to make money on. I grabbed these Goldie jeans and I did not like, I was actually finding a decent amount of stuff. Normally I probably only find like 5 things tops and I walked out with 11 things this day and more stuff I would have bought, but I did not want to have like a $500 bill. I mean, this was $300. So I left some Reformation behind that was priced a little bit higher, but if I had not found anything else, I probably would have grabbed to spend my credit on. Anyway, I grabbed these Goldie jeans. That was like a long way to say that I didn't go through all the jeans. I don't love selling jeans, but I did find these and they're not as skinny. I think they're a straight leg, so that's why I grabbed them. And while photographing, I did come across a small flaw. There's like a small, I don't even know if it's a bleach mark or just like a light mark. And then there's one down here on the leg too. I will disclose it and sell it. So the last pair of Goldie jeans I sold for around $60. And I accidentally sent out, they were new with tags, and I accidentally sent out, like accidentally priced 6 instead of 9. I think I meant to send like a $90-something offer, but the person accepted, so I honored the sale. So these I think will actually maybe sell for more around 50, 60. Again, not a great profit. I shouldn't have been going so fast, but I was. Anyway, still expecting to profit. Okay, next. This dress is listed. I have this Reformation dress listed at $170, and I have it, I think I'm the lowest one on Poshmark in the size listed, so hopefully that will help it move fast. Everyone else was around 185, so undercut that a little bit. And I mean, they had this priced at like $37.50, but when I average out my cost of goods, it's $21.25 or whatever. So I love this print. I actually own this print in purple and a very similar print in blue. This is a Reformation dress, size 0. Honestly, Reformation sells in all sizes for me, and I think this is a great summer dress. I don't necessarily know if anyone would wear it to a wedding because of how much white is in it, but still great for summer occasions. I am hoping to get around maybe 135 for this dress. I think that was actually my only Reformation piece of the day. Usually I try to grab as much Reformation as I can at buy sell trade stores, but they had it all hanging up. Actually, most of the pieces I grabbed, they had hanging up as display pieces, and I felt bad. I kept going back and asking like, hey, can you take this down? So I felt bad asking for more stuff to be taken down. Okay, next, I've never found this brand before. It is House of Sunny, which is definitely a Bolo brand. They made that like green swirl knit dress. I don't even think I'll throw up a picture because extra work. But that was like a super big thing, and then a bunch of Shein brands copied. So these are House of Sunny jeans, embroidered HS. Another thing I did not check comps on, so I don't recommend not checking comps when you're paying $20 an item. Actually, no, I did check comps, but just not on these exact jeans. I checked comps on just their jeans in general, and so I think their jeans were selling around $70. So I would be happy to get around $70 for these House of Sunny jeans. I don't know if they'll sell through the summer. I'll have to wait a little bit longer for people to be looking for jeans. I think those are pretty cool though. So this was really exciting, and then it turned to a bit of a bummer. This is, I don't even know how to correctly pronounce it, Staud, S-T-A-U-D. dress, and I saw this hanging up on the wall. Like, again, they put their like display hanging up pieces with like a little card and the brand and the price. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this brand can do pretty well. And actually I'm gonna haul another piece from this brand in a last chance haul that's coming up. I've sold it at least once before from a Nordstrom Rack brand. Anyway, very excited to find this. I had this priced at like $42, but again, averaged out my cost of goods. I Google lensed it, checked it. I was like, oh my gosh, this should sell for around $150. Went to photograph it today and realized there's a little tear in this. Gosh, this is hard to show with the amount of fabric. Okay, a little tear in this cutout section here, which is a bummer, but that is actually really common with these style of dresses, that kind of like the top fabric is less and it's holding up so much of the bottom fabric. So I have repaired two McDougal dresses that are this style, and I had to do a similar repair on them. So I'm gonna repair this. I think it's gonna be harder than the ones I've done in the past, but I think I can still repair it and hopefully get a little over $100. And again, of course, disclose the repair. But it was a very exciting find until that flaw. Honestly, I think I probably would have left it behind if I noticed the flaw, just because I don't need more items I need to fix. I have so many items I need to stain treat, which I've just been putting off. But sewing stuff I actually get around to faster. We're halfway through. We got 5 more items left. Okay, so this is definitely a very fall winter item. This is Tanya Taylor, which I have found at buy-sell trade stores, but it's always been priced too high for me to resell, and same thing at last chance. So this I grabbed today. It was $24. I ended up paying $21, $25. And I do think I'll have to hang on to this until fall and winter. I did a Google Lens search on this and did not find this exact style, or print, I guess, but I found the style selling relatively well. It like maybe around $60 to $80. So I grabbed that. Again, when I bought these, I was hoping my cost of goods would be more between $12 and $15. Okay, next item is an item I didn't check comps on. I went off of brand knowledge. It is Universal Standard, which is definitely a good brand to be on the lookout for. They had it priced at $24, and it was new with tags, and it's size large, which their sizing is like, this is not a standard large. This is probably like a 4 or 5X maybe. It's very big. So I have purchased Universal Standard new with tags dress at consignment stores before, and they've sold well. The brand tends to do very well. So I hope this will sell in over $60. This gives me more fall winter vibes, so I might have to wait for this to sell. But again, I'm hoping for over 60 on this piece. Now this was a super exciting piece. I have this listed. Yeah, I think these are the Reformation dress and this are the only 2 items listed from this haul, but I finished photographing it today, so this rest of the stuff should be up soon, and hopefully we get some sales. This is Hatch, a maternity brand I have never found before. I was a little surprised I was at Crossroads because they're not a maternity store, and they had it priced at $28, which is like above their standard dress price, so they must have known it was like a good brand, but still surprised it was maternity. Anyway, never found this brand before except their collab with Target, which is like the Nines Hatch, which personally I would probably grab at the bins or for $1 or $2, but I would not pay 20 whatever dollars. But this one was very exciting. Find the actual mainline Hatch. I have this listed I think at $113 maybe, and I'm hoping to get around $90 for it. So this is definitely, when I grab stuff from Crossroads, I'm hoping to get sales around $100, which most of this haul has not been around $100. That's okay. And then we can't all get everything. They're not all great trips, but I got a lot of good higher end brands that hopefully will get people always say like these things will attract people to my closet. I feel like that doesn't happen for me. I feel like, sure, I'll list a good brand, but I don't think people are going into my closet and then looking at the rest of the stuff I have. So hopefully it will just get some attention and maybe some algorithm traction. In profit, I'll still make money. Okay, so this brand, 2 pieces left of the same brand. I've never heard of this brand before, at least never heard of it, and then like known to recognize it, but they had it priced high, and at Crossroads. So I did a quick search and was like, oh my gosh, this brand is selling for a lot. It is called New Works. Let me know if you know anything about this brand. It's like, it seems to be limited batch release, made in California, I think. And surprise, after I purchased them and took them home, I learned they were new with tags. So they did have these priced high. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what this is. This is just a t-shirt, new tags. I had priced at $24. This one's definitely not going to be the biggest profit, but I was excited to try out the brand. The print is like Groovy Girls. So I'm hoping between 40 and 50 for the shirt, which again, not the best profit, but this dress I think is where the money will be at. It is, again, same brand. I'll show you the tag again. New Works. And this brand seems very like print based, like some prints are going to be more sought after than others. And so I did not search these exact prints. Which again, you're paying up. I would not recommend that. I was just, this day, it was so chaotic that I was just trying to grab stuff. But this is cool print. I'll show you. So anyway, it's a midi tiered dress. Maybe a maxi. It might be more like a maxi. And the print on it is like outer space with Earth and another planet. It's interesting. But anyway, this brand definitely has a following and people are willing to pay for the dresses. A lot of dresses were going over $100. So I'm hoping new with tags, this is one of these between $100 and $150 pieces. That's my hope. Even if it was a little bit under, like again, if it was more of a $60 piece, I'd still be making money and I'd still be happy with that. So that is everything I picked up from Crossroads to resell on Poshmark. I had a higher cost of goods, but hopefully all these sales will be over $50. Fingers crossed. And maybe it'll get attraction to my closet. I don't know. That's it for today. I have more videos coming soon, of course. So if you're into reselling content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.